Hi, my felt, yeah, any light? That's better, I think. Maybe. Not enough light in this place. But it's 12:39 in the morning. I woke up in pain. But this time, I didn't wake up in pain crying. And I haven't been crying throughout the night. In my sleep. I used to have night terrors. Yeah. I used to have night terrors. But night terrors were from things I've been through. Like when I was younger. This, I can hear my crying. Or I'll wake up, won't close my eyes, and I'll be crying, and then go back to sleep. But so far, no. But still pain. But just not enough pain that makes me cry. I guess. I don't know. I'm not even conscious. But pain nevertheless, so I jumped in a hot shower. But yesterday, and I almost fell too. I have a bar in there that my other son, which, I call my other son because, he grew up with my son. Yeah. And he's always been there for him. So my other son had got me a bar like about a year ago. A bar for the shower. I was so grateful because, yeah. And I grabbed onto it because I got dizzy. All yesterday. Well, not all, but several times yesterday. I got dizzy and had to lean against the wall or grab onto something. Where it goes black for a minute? I felt faint. But when I feel faint, I don't usually faint. I usually just, boom, wake up from the ground. That hasn't happened for a long time. But I guess when it used to get hot, my blood pressure would go down. And boom, I'd faint. Even when I was, I haven't been obese my whole life, but there was a time when I was extra obese. I've been everywhere from 363 pounds to 96 pounds. And, yeah, when I was huge, before I lost this weight, I lost it because I caught diabetes. And after that, I was never, never at risk for diabetes. But we'll see when they send me the papers to the blood test and stuff, What was I going to say? Yeah, before when I was huge, I had caught diabetes. And after a year, I lost weight. Then I started getting nauseated. And I lost too much weight. But, yeah, before when I'd faint, I'd go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and I'd faint. Every time I faint, I'd break something. I felt hard. I guess all that weight and stuff. Yeah, that's why my old best friend Carlos, the one that I told you took care of me when I couldn't walk, well, it doesn't work now. Well, I don't even have it now, but he got me this great ass fan. I mean, for the first 3 days, it was blowing up dust and I was sneezing. So, because when I was learning to walk, I was scared that I'd faint. From having the spine brace on all the way to my neck. You know what? Maybe I'll make not a collage, one of those movie things to where you could see, what I looked like and me on life support and stuff. That's a thought. an idea. Because not only am I a targeted individual, I'm a real person. So I throw in personal videos and, you know, little things so you can see I'm a real person. You know, that's not the only thing I am, is a targeted individual. You know, sure, they took my life and they took my privacy, and I'll never be the same again. But as long as we don't let them, they can't take who we are and take our souls. We're not out there selling people out and targeting people and selling their lives out. And we're not out selling our souls out. You get me? So, although we may not be the same people that we were before we became targeted, because of the constant privacy issues and shit and everything else, they can't take who we are in here. You get me? Not unless you let them. So don't be angry. You know, we all get angry, but let it go. Take a breath and let it go. And just love. It's hard. But like I said, you know, after the accident, God changed me. Little by little. I didn't ask for it because I was a good person at my core. I've always been a good person at my core. Love, loyalty, honor, and respect. But He changed me to prepare me for this. And He changed me to be more pleasing in His eyes. You get me? So, a woman I would have thought was weak and would have laughed at before, here I am. And who knew tears were released and feeling other people's feelings and being an empath. And crying. Who knew crying was a release? Well, I do now. And it doesn't make you weak. It's a release. But, I love you, T.I.'s. And you're in my prayers. You want to see my little buddy? But hopefully I can get some sleep tonight. Because last night was some bullshit. Peace, love, and laughter.